Alrighty. So today's video was supposed to be about the new update that hit, but there was a glaring issue about it that just made me unable to make any content about it. Now, newer players who've never played base PSO, they're gonna see something new here. But as for someone like me, and as for other players who are in my position who played PSO2, they're just gonna see the mining base on the urgent with a fresh coat of paint. I gave it a shot myself, and the objective, the sounds, even some of like the things that show up in there are pretty much similar to the original. And because of this, instead of this video being like a bunch of memes about like the update and, you know, having fun and all that, it's going to mainly focus on talking about what Sega can do to improve the game. Because let's be honest here, reviews on Steam are going to shambles, the player base is dipping, and it's all because of a lack of content. Now, first of all, I want to address the elephant in the room, and that is the whole scratch ticket system. They keep releasing new scratch tickets and people keep buying it. Here's the thing about this system. It's part and parcel these days with a lot of games to be like this because of whales. Why the whales? Well, they're the majority of the purchasing power of the community. They're the ones who spend the most money. So, therefore, a lot of stuff is going to be catered for them. And especially because of the fact that Sega is having financial issues, this is going to become more apparent as time goes on. Here's what I feel about that. Now, I understand a business and its primary goal is to make money first and foremost, right? But the overall, satisfaction of your customer is important. Because, okay, you have whales who are supplying you with the majority of money, and management is just going to sit there and be like, we got the money, so what's the problem? Who cares, right? Well, Sega, let me talk money for you, okay? What about your investors? Your investors also give you a lot of money, right? And if they withdraw their investments, that's going to affect you, isn't it? Right? And you're having financial troubles right now, which doesn't look good for you. So if your investors are going to see that everything is dipping, your game is failing, then all of a sudden they're going to be like, well, I don't feel so confident about leaving my money here anymore, and they're just going to take that out. And that's going to affect you even more. So you shouldn't be focusing on aggressively monetizing, you should be focusing more on how to fix your game. And I'll tell you how. Listen to your player base. It's been proven time and time again, if you look through psychology, research and everything, that the collective wisdom of people is a lot better than any small team or single individual, right? So ask your player base, what can you do to fix your game? Ask them, listen to them, and act on that rather than focusing on money. Because with the way things are going, you could lose the game. Then what? You could lose investment. You're going to throw yourself into a lot of financial trouble that's much worse than where you are now. Like, okay, I've studied business, I know a bit about economics, but it's just common sense. Like, you're trying to follow what, big companies like EA, and there's very little discretion given to what people think, and they just do what they want to do. You're not in that position right now. You can't do what they do because you cannot afford to lose any more money. So just listen to the community. We're here, we care about the game, we want to see it succeed, we don't want to see it fail. So to condense everything for you, Sega, my message to you is wake up. Wake up and listen to your community. Stop worrying so much about money and focusing on SG scratches and putting out the content that you think will fix everything, and just listen to the community. We know how to get you out of this because we care too. So just listen. And as for the rest of the community, look, I'm always seeing infighting between, people who support the game as it is and say, oh, they used to do stuff like this before, and saying that, oh, nothing's gonna get fixed. Like, different people in different camps, everyone's arguing with each other, right? We need to stop that too, because that'll get us nowhere, and we need to focus on the problem of just getting Sega to do the right thing here, right? Getting the message across to them and hoping they'll listen. And then at that point, we just sit there and see what happens next. That's all we can do. There's no point in wasting our time debating this between each other. Let's just have a common goal, get the message to them, and see what they do. At the end of the day, I hope things get better. I hope NGS becomes the game it was supposed to be. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. Thank you for watching, and ciao for now, guys.